we made the low last year. We retested the low this year, and I think the low is in. But who the hell really knows, right? So, I got the back end of last year wrong, like everybody else. I thought, we were going to get this run, and we didn't see it. I think we've thrown a war, 8.5% inflation, the Fed raising interest rates, all at crypto. We've thrown Chinese ban. We've thrown so much at it, and it didn't make a new low. Kind of usually that's a signal that the market kind of has found its bottom.
Raoul Pal shares his thoughts on the future of Web 3.0 and financial transactions. He believes that Ethereum still has an edge over other stable coins and its dominance in the metaverse. He sees it as a vital technology driving the Web 3.0 world. He talks further about Bitcoin, stating that Bitcoin will find its place as a medium of investment when central banks slowly move towards adopting Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will eventually find its respectable place in the government's sovereign wealth funds. This will exponentially impact the price, and definitely this will make the coin go 100 times. Stay tuned. Let's hear from Raoul.
Well, the entire Web3 world currently transacts on Ethereum. Everything's priced in Ethereum. Everything in the metaverse is priced in Ethereum. Does that mean that stays that way? Who the hell knows? I'm no Ethereum maximalist. I don't know. But right now, that's where it is. Every NFT is basically priced in Ethereum. Some are now being priced in Solana. So we don't really know. I don't think the dollar goes away for a long, long time. The dollar is so deeply entrenched. It is the largest network of anything on earth, pretty much. And that's hard to get rid of. But at the margin, does crypto take over more of the payment system in this digital world? For sure. And different things. I think one of the best examples of the use of Bitcoin, for example, has been what Terra has done, using it as collateral. I always said it's fantastic collateral. It's actually not great for payments. Yes, Lightning Network can solve different things of that, but really as collateral, it's fantastic. And that's what Terra have done. It's a great idea. And that we will see more of that. This is only the start of, I think, people using Bitcoin as the collateral layer. Also, we'll see, as opposed to central banks using it, we'll definitely see sovereign wealth funds owning Bitcoin, because it's a long duration savings asset. So it works perfectly for them. So those, I think, are the bigger developments that will develop for the Bitcoin ecosystem over time. In terms of payments, we don't really know yet. Stable coins, I think, are still in their infancy. So that's the dollar winning out still, because stable coins are dollars. But for a pure Web3 world, we've seen that ETH is currently the king of that.
So you see, Bitcoin and Ethereum will be the major tool of interest for government sovereign wealth funds. This is so true, as in recent times, many countries have planned or already implemented adding cryptocurrency in their sovereign wealth funds to store value safely that can give a strong edge against inflation. Korea Investment Corporation, KIC, has invested in U.S. cryptocurrency exchange platform Coinbase Global Inc. The South Korean Sovereign Wealth Fund acquired 8,700 shares in the crypto platform during the fourth quarter of 2021, according to U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC filing on February 9. Mubadala, the leading sovereign wealth fund from Dubai, is now investing in cryptocurrencies. Crypto exchange giant Binance has been in talks with wealth funds to invest in their platform. The cryptocurrency exchange believes that such ties are necessary to build a strong relationship with government moving forward, as it would aid in universal adoption of cryptocurrency.
If you're a sovereign wealth fund who needs to store, $20 billion of Bitcoin or of an asset, then you're going to prefer Bitcoin maybe, because of how much security you've got versus other networks. You might take ETH as well, because it's pretty decentralized. In the realm of decentralization, it's very decentralized, and it has a yield coming soon. So, I can see those two assets being on balance sheets, but Bitcoin is more likely to, just by the nature of what it is.
When asked about using one universal currency all over the world, Raoul says it isn't necessary for one.
I can make you a Bitcoin payment from my ETH, swap it instantaneously at zero cost. It kind of doesn't matter. It's the old fiat world where if I'm switching from Cayman Islands dollars to pounds because I need to send you 50 quid, it's a nightmare. It takes 3 days, costs a fortune. But this new world, that's gone away. Now, will one currency be larger than others over time? Probably. Which one will it be? I have no idea. But stable coins have actually made the dollar very useful, because now I can send you a stable coin in seconds.
Yeah.
So, again, people are just always looking at it through one lens without saying, what are you trying to solve? We're trying to solve instant payment system for starters. Well, stablecoins solve that really well. Now, if the answer is, well, I don't want fiat, well, fine. Then you've got the choice. You can have, Bitcoin, you can have Ethereum, you can have Solana, whatever you want. It depends whether the other person accepts it. And if they don't, then you've got an automated market maker like Uniswap who'll automatically swap it into a different currency for you instantaneously at almost no cost. So it kind of works pretty well.
Raoul further adds that inflation and economic growth slowing down is a positive catalyst for cryptocurrency. He thinks that crypto has reached its bottom and doesn't see it going further down. Since inflation has been a constant threat to the value stored in fiat, people often protect themselves by investing in assets that maintain their value over time. Historically, gold has been used as a hedge against inflation, but now crypto has become a more popular alternative over recent years. Bitcoin is fundamentally a deflationary asset, which is why citizens of countries with unstable fiat currencies are increasingly using it as a store of value to protect against hyperinflation and rising costs of everyday goods and services. Unlike fiat, crypto can't be manipulated to the same extent by changing interest rates and increased money printing. Most importantly, Bitcoin's supply will never exceed 21 million, which makes it an attractive store for value that is resistant to inflation.
The balance of probabilities is that, and so now we're looking for, okay, what are the upside catalysts? The upside catalyst would be if economic growth starts slowing, we're likely to see then long duration assets, things that tend to outperform in low growth environments, and crypto tends to do very well in that kind of environment, much like Cathie Wood's ARK does, those kind of longer term assets. So that's what we're looking for as the spark, I think, is a change in structure so people fear inflation less and start fearing growth more.
Although inflation remained stable during the last year as the coronavirus pandemic kept businesses grounded, it's expected to rise in the near future as spending increases and economies open up. As a result, individuals and businesses invest in gold, real estate, and other assets to protect themselves from future inflation. But over the last few years, people's sentiments have changed and they have started investing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. This clearly shows that cryptocurrency technology has instilled hopes among the masses as a hedge against inflation. This massive adoption will lead the way to 100 times returns in Ethereum. Do you believe in Ethereum? Do you think cryptocurrencies will help save your value in a dying economy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.